We're off to Wales now. Were you joking then? Were you actually saying you're off to Wales now? 110 grams of butter. So we've got to crumble them in, and then we've got to add the egg and what, handful of raisins and a dash of milk. Oh, I see. So, okay, so 110 grams of butter. Awesome. How are we doing for time? Well, it's not too bad. I suppose we're kind of halfway through, give or take. I'm on the Welsh cakes now. We'll see. Not too bad. 110 grams, right? 109, 110. Awesome. Thanks everyone, and thanks for the shout out, Queen. And you do. Oh, you know it. Yeah, guys, if you're not following Hans, give him a follow. Hans, I still haven't been in your stream yet, my friend. I need to come and stop by at some point for sure. We need to. I need to come check it out, definitely. What do you stream anyway? If you don't mind me asking, if that's okay. Would like to know what you stream. Oh, guys, those scones are looking amazing. They're looking good. Very happy with this. I want one egg as well, don't I? So I'm going to crumble this, then one egg, and then maybe a dash of milk if needed. But yeah, so let's make these crumbs like we did the scones. So let's break these up, shall we? Where's scones from? I'm guessing it's from England. I'm not sure. Maybe Google it and see where they're from. Are those macarons on the hob, Quidler? They are, but they haven't turned out very well because of the humidity in the air. They do say to you, if it's too humid, don't even bother making them. There is quite a bit of moisture in the air because it's been raining and it's a bit warm, and yeah, it's not the best. So they haven't come out too brilliant. They've cracked a little bit, but we'll use. There's one or two that have come out perfect, so I could probably use them for the pictures, which will be fine. I'm not going to chuck them away for certain. I think my mum would have 40 fits if I did that. Yeah, I'm not going to chuck them away. We'll use them regardless if they're looking alright. But there's like one or two at the back, which I need to let them just cool down and let them set. So we'll see how they turn out for sure. So, and we're not going to chuck anything away, don't worry. I know, they look nice. I've tried one or two and they're okay, but they're still a little bit wet, so they just need to dry out a little bit, so they should be fine. Haha, one day I'll get going before it's so late for you. I do some cooking streams, gaming and whatnot. Going to be playing around with some outdoor streams. I do paddleboarding and hiking. Oh, that's awesome, mate. So I have some experimenting I want to try around with. That's awesome. I really want to check out your stream. Is it quite late then when basically when you start streaming? John never wastes anything. Walking bin is John. Could have put them in the oven, lower heat to dry a bit before you bake them. It really doesn't matter if it's humid or you've got bad humidity. You're just basically told you don't want to cook them, my friend. So I suppose it might. I don't think it would though. It really wouldn't have made much difference. And you never know. It could have been also the mixture as well. With macarons, they're a very fiddly thing, my friend. They either work or they don't. It's just either 1 gram out or 1 gram off, and they will totally mess up. They are have to be very precise, and you have to really look at the factors very, very well. Fierce Kittens, how are you doing, my friend? How are things? Sorry, co-worker is talking to me. So many, so I may miss stuff. Don't worry, my friend. It's okay. Could we get a shout out for Fierce Kittens? How are things today with you, my friend? B. Chastain, thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing today? If I make macarons and want to decorate like a fancy on them, what sort of glue or decorate would you suggest? You mean to put inside the macarons itself? Colour dicing? Do you mean put on the outside of them? I don't think I've ever decorated the outside. I usually just fill the middle and they look pretty sharp and pasty on the outside for sure. As I said, the first batch of macarons I made last week, they came out perfect. They came out really, really well. But as I said, it's the humidity today, and you know, there's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter how much you want to try. That's why the bakers say if they don't have macarons in the shop and it's too humid, they say they're not making them because they're not going to turn out right. It's just the way it goes. I see people use food grade ink pens. If you're adding colour into the macaron mix, you want to be using gels instead of liquids, because otherwise it'll mess up the mix. And you only want to use a small amount, so you don't want to go too crazy with it. First phone call over, back. Welcome back, say hello. How things with you? So what we're going to do, crumbling this up very nicely. I'm going to add the egg to it now, so we've incorporated the butter into the flour. On the outside, yeah, I want to make them look like a character. I want to make Kirby's face on them, and if you said anything after, I missed it because my internet cut off again, so I had to refresh. That's okay, my friend. Yeah, I was asking like what kind of like do you want to write on the outside, but I was saying I don't really see many people write on the outside with them. But if you wanted to make characters and things, yeah, for sure. What from Atheos. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, my friend. He suggested using icing pens, and yeah, you can use icing pens for sure, or ink pens, food grade ink pens, whichever. It's a good way to do it, I guess. You could do that yourself, or you can make your own, you know, icing sugar and make. You can pipe it on that way, whichever it suits you, really. But yeah, that would be a good option. Icing pens. So anyway, also when you do pipe on them, Twiddler, let them cool down, let them crisp up first before you pipe anything on it. That's a big vital point. For me. Ads are back for me. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it, say hello. I thought the ads only they discontinue until like 24 hours, or do they just like reset after an hour or something? How does that work? So, I'm going to break this up. Now we're going to add the egg to it. And add some raisins as well.
Hashtag break the chef.
Don't know what you're on about, Freebird. Don't know what you're on about. So I'm going to crack an egg in here. And we're going to mix this up. We're going to add some raisins as well. If you want raisins in there, please, by all means. But that's what is traditionally with the Welsh cakes itself. So, those scones are looking very delish. Coming out pretty good. So, we'll see. Give them a little bit longer. I'm going to turn them up just a tad, not too much.
Don't lie. You know exactly what I'm on about.
I got no idea.
Hashtag break the chef.
Oh wow, really? Oh my god, hands, really?
Hashtag break the chef.
Oh my god. Dude, thank you so much for that 1,000 bits. Zoom, thank you so much for the 110 bits as well. Oh my god.
Hashtag break fetcher.
Guys, do you want to calm down a little bit? Oh, thank you so much, guys. Can we get some hype in chat for all the bits? Seriously, thank you so much.
Even though a sign says try again tomorrow, if I keep checking back, the ads come back.
Oh, God. Slammed the cup. Thank you so much, Hans. Dude, thank you. And thank you, say hello. Thank you, Zoominator, as well. Zoom in nature, sorry.
Calm down. How about more bits? Hashtag break the chef.
I said calm down. Ah, guys, seriously. There is no calming down. You're all getting a bit overexcited now, I think. Ella, thank you so much for the bits. Zoom, Hands, Freebird, you're all crazy.
All the bits.
You've all lost the plot. You've literally gone off the rails a little bit. Don't encourage them, Lonely Soul, seriously. Don't even encourage them.
CH.
Oh, God. Thank you so much for the bits. So much, guys. It means a lot to me. Egg. Yep, so we're going to give this a mix-up now. So. God, guys. There is no calming down. You're all a bit mad. You seriously are. So, what we're going to do, give this a good mix.